Hi, this is Tim and Zach for Voila. I want to show you one thing real quick. Losing sunlight. This is a tuber. Now, you've seen a tropical water lily in one of our other videos. You've seen a hardy water lily in one of our other videos. It's basically a long stem or rhizome. This is a tuber. You see it looks like just a little round ball, real smooth, and it's got a growth point coming up here. This was a plant that went to sleep is what this essentially was, and it tried to start growing again, and this is what we have at this point. At this point we've got one plant. If I was to damage this, the odds of this making another aren't so great, because the only place it can grow is what's called the eye zone, this little spot up here, and the original plant was there. So if this got smashed, broke, snapped off, it may not be able to come back out in that spot. We would have to hope that it could come from another area. Okay, so once again, this is a tropical tuber, and I've got just a little bit of fertilizer in the bottom third of this container. This is all just fresh virgin soil. I want this to get growing because, as you see, there's no roots. So a lot of fertilizer is not going to do this thing any good until it starts growing, gets pads to the surface, starts putting out some roots. So it's packed solid from here down. From here down, the bottom third is fertilizer. But you see, this is real light, soft, and fluffy. I've got it packed down a little harder down here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just lightly place this in here, hit that solid spot where I packed it really good. Then I'm going to push this in around it very gently, very carefully. Do not damage the eye zone. Do not damage those new, they're not even pads yet. At this point, they're submerged foliage, submerged leaves. So now I've got this thing in here. It's really solid. This is packed, very solid, very hard. Okay, this is not going to go anywhere. You can even dump it over. But at this point, I can plant this. I want to plant it somewhere protected because it's the same thing. If minnows, fish, turtles, anything else gets this, damages that, then it could be the end of the story. We may lose this. This is the way of propagating most tropicals. You have to do a tuber situation where they've run out of food, they've gotten root bound, they've gotten cold weather. They're actually designed to go to sleep in the cold and hopefully tuber and come back. And the thing is, instead of just one single plant here, there's always a good chance that you might get multiple plants. And that's the best way to vegetatively reproduce, because you could, even if I got seed from this, if it's not a species plant and we know it was crossed with itself or another species material, it's not the same water lily. So we got to be very careful of this. We want to get it protected. We want to get it into the water somewhere it's going to be safe. Next year, we hope we get lots of plants out of it. Once again, this is Tim and Zach for Voila. Thanks for watching.